Well, let's begin with let's begin with the idea of Booker becoming the champion. Okay, we had a creative meeting, and it was a full house that day. There was probably 8 to 10 people. Okay, and I remember, sitting there saying, if we would put the belt on anybody in the company, who would it be? Okay, unanimous around the table, Booker T. Which really pissed me off because, again, the frivolous lawsuits, did I say that word right? Frivolous lawsuits. Well, the reason we put the belt on a black guy was because of the law. Everyone in that room, and I'm sitting there and I'm head of creative, and I'm like, then it's Booker T. What are we doing? It's Booker T. Okay? So now I write the pay-per-view. Okay? Johnny Ace, okay, I think Hogan had a match with, did he have a match with Steiner, or it's some kind of a match? Jeff, I don't remember what the setup was, okay? But I remember that I think Jeff was the champion, but Jeff was having a match with Hogan first before. But I don't remember what the setup was. But anyway, I remember Hulk had a match, and he had a match against Jeff, and I knew in my mind Hogan was going to want to win the belt, okay? And I knew in my mind everybody in that room agreed that Booker is going to be the champion. Booker is going to be the champion, okay? And my philosophy was, I don't care if Hulk Hogan looks like King Kong. I don't care if he puts Jeff in the hospital. I don't care if Steiner does a run and he puts Scott in the hospital. I don't care. All I care about is he's not leaving with the belt. That's all I care about. Whatever he's got to do, he can, we'll send 50 people out for him to kill. He's not leaving with the belt, okay? So now I write the script. Johnny Ace has to present it to Hogan, okay? Johnny Ace presents it to Hogan. Johnny Ace reports back to me, Hogan hates it. Okay, no problem. I say to myself, you're not winning the belt. So now I doubled the chaos. I mean, he was King Kong. He was going to slay the world, okay? Johnny Ace presents it to him. I get a call back from Johnny Ace. Hogan read the script. He's good with it. We're good to go. This is Friday. It's pay-per-view Sunday. We're good to go. Okay, no problem. Everybody's happy. They have their match. Hulk kills everybody. We get to the end of Jarrett Booker. Okay? Walk into the pay-per-view that day. Okay? A couple of hours pass. Okay? Eric comes up to me. Vince, you've got to go in the trailer and talk to Hogan. He's not going to do the match. And I'm like, 2 days ago, I got a call from Johnny Ace that he agreed to do this match. What are you talking about? He's not going to do the match. Now, what I found out later through depositions and whatnot is very late on Friday, okay, Hogan's attorney sent a fax to the office, because remember, Hulk had creative control, sent the fax to the office after hours that Hogan wasn't going to do the match. So that fax comes into the office. Nobody's at the office to get the fax. So it was sent after hours. So now I'm like, what are you talking about? So now I've got to go into the trailer and talk to Hogan, and I get the old, this doesn't work for me, brother. Okay? So I'm like, okay, Hulk, what works for you? Okay? So his exact words to me were, well, brother, if this is real, if this were really real, this, that, and the other thing would happen, and again, he leaves with he'd win the belt. Now, keep in mind, while he's pitching me, in my mind, I'm saying, you're not leaving with the belt, more than anything because of Booker. Booker. Everybody said Booker deserves this belt. Booker is leaving the building tonight with the belt. That's not changing, okay? So while he's pitching me his idea, I'm thinking on my feet. because I know I've got to counteract this. I've got to get him in that ring, but he can't win this belt. Okay? So I said, so I used his words back on him. I said, if this were real, you want to know how this thing would really work? And he goes, how? And I said, I'll tell you how this would really work. I come into your trailer, you tell me that, you're not going to do the job for Jeff Jarrett and you want to go over in the match and you want to win the belt. Okay? From the trailer, if this were real, Hulk, now this is what would happen. I would go to Jeff and I would say, Jeff, I'm sorry. He doesn't want to do the job for you. We have to put him over. I said, Jeff Jarrett is going to be pissed. Jeff Jarrett is going to cut a promo. Jeff Jarrett's going to be inspired. So I said, and you know what I would do, Hulk? I would say, you know what, Jeff? You're right. Screw him. I said, lay down in the middle of the ring. Let him freaking cover you. 1, 2, 3. Let's stick it up his backside. Let him win the belt that way. I said, that's what would really happen, bro. If you want to know, what's real, brother, that's real. I swear to you, while I'm laying this out to him, his eyes are getting wider and wider like, oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay? So now here's the kicker. I say to him, Hulk, we do the thing with Jeff, okay? I said, now you and Eric have to leave the building in a huff, cutting a promo on me to all the boys in the back. That son of a bitch. You have to leave the building because I have to go back out to the ring later on, okay, and cut a scathing promo on you. If you're in the building, you'd come out and kill me. So as a shoot, you guys got to leave. I'd cut a scathing promo on you, telling you, screw you, take your belt, go home, the whole 9 yards, and booking the match with Jeff and Booker for the title. Hogan looks at me and he goes, yeah, brother. He goes, then I'd have one title and Booker would have the other title, and then we could do something with that. And I basically said, well, yeah, we can figure that out because I just want to make tonight happen. I'm not. Of course. I don't. We could figure that out.
Eric, I'll get back to you.
Yeah. No. Well, I wasn't going to do that though. Really, I wanted to fix tonight, and then I could worry about what we were going to do. We agree to do that. Okay. We agree to do that. I go out just as planned. I tell Jeff, bro, he don't want to do the job for you. Okay, Jeff. I never seen Jeff so mad in my freaking life, okay? Jeff doesn't know it's a work.
Right. Oh, wow.
He doesn't know. He's pissed. Jeff goes out there believing I'm laying down for he thinks this is a shoot. So basically, Jeff goes out there, does it, okay? Hogan and Bischoff leave, okay? I'll never forget, man. I go in the back, and there's Jimmy Hart. I'm playing this up. Jimmy, what did you want me to do, huh? He didn't want to do a job. Your boy, I'm playing this up. What you want me to do, Jimmy? What am I supposed to do, right? Sure enough, I go back, I cut the promo, rebook the match between Jeff and Booker. Booker leaves with the belt, okay? From what I'm thinking, we're all on the same page, okay? Now, after the match, okay, I'm getting all the comments of what everybody is saying on the internet. Okay? They bought into the angle, hook, line, and sinker. Russo finally put Hogan in his place. They bought this freaking thing, hook, line, and sinker. Okay? Now, here's where I made a mistake. Okay? When Hulk said to me, yeah, then I'll have a belt, Booker will have a belt, I said, yeah, we can discuss that later. I said to Hulk, I'll call you tomorrow. Okay? We had a show the next day. Okay? Because we had, Nitro and then Thunder. We had a show the next day. I didn't call Hulk the next day. Now, Hulk's sitting at home reading all this crap. Russo finally put Hogan in his place. Now, Hulk's thinking, I got one up on him because I told him I would call and I didn't call, okay? But the reason why I didn't call was I met with Brad Siegel, okay? And Brad Siegel said, Vince, what happened? I laid out the whole scenario to Brad Siegel, you know? And so Brad said to me, well, what are you going to do with Hogan now? And I said, Brad, honestly, I don't know, but I do know I told him I was going to call him today, okay? Brad Siegel told me at that point, Vince, don't call him. We can't afford to put Hulk on the show. We can't put him on the show. It's costing us too much. Leave it alone. Don't call him. This is from Brad Siegel now. I mean, the head of all. Honestly, I still should have called him because I gave the guy my word. I told the guy, I will call you tomorrow. Regardless of what Brad said, I should have called him. I didn't call him. So now he's reading all this stuff on the internet. I don't call him to add insult to injury. The next thing I know, defamation of character lawsuit. He never knew I was going to cut the promo in the ring, and we're off to the races.
Wow.
And and the next day, I told Jeff because I couldn't lie to him. I said, bro, it was all work.
Who told Jimmy Hart?
I don't know.